Guys, I went to see Usher at London O2 Arena. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. He was absolutely sensational. Wow. I've never experienced a concert like this before in my life. I know what you're thinking. Why is Richard going to an Usher concert? Don't be fooled. I had no intention of going to see Usher at all. But somebody dropped out and I was the replacement. And you know what? I was quite actually happy I was the replacement because to experience Usher in live concert was fantastic. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I was surrounded by women. I think probably 70% of that audience was just women. And women are different. When it come to when it come to Usher, the way they were reacting was absolutely mental. But wait, before I carry on, once I found out I was going to see Usher, I had to play Usher's greatest hits, right? So, I know a few of Usher's songs, Confessions, Yeah. What's his first single? I can't remember one of his first singles when he come out, I think 97, 98. But I had to listen to all of them so that, when I get there, I know the songs and, you can sing along to a certain degree, of course. But, but back to the women. First of all, going through O2, I said to myself, yeah, this is gonna be cool. Then I see women. Look, guys, I just went there with a normal shirt and everything else, but the women, they were exposing themselves. I'm like, are we going to a club? Usually you tend to go and see women, if you're going to a club, dress half naked. They were going to a concert and they're dressing half naked. I'm thinking, what's going on here? But anyway, the way the women were reacting to Usher on stage was absolutely mental. And I'm like, honestly, if Usher said to any of those women, do you want to come home with me? Every single woman there would say yes, including my missus. She denies it, but I know the truth because the way she was screaming, it was outrageous. You have never ever screamed like that. You have never ever screamed like that for me ever in your whole entire life. Honestly. I know probably some of you guys have probably watched some of the Usher footage on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you check your social medias, right? And you would have seen a lady with cherries. Listen. First of all, I'm actually going to add that scene because to this little YouTube thing, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Look, first of all, I'm never eating cherries again. That's a factual information. Listen, if I see a cherry, I'll think of Usher and this woman, and I don't want to do that. So cherries have officially been banned. 110%. I cannot. Usher, what have you done? Usher, why? The way you're feeding those cherries, I cannot believe it. And the way this particular woman was reacting, that's someone's mum, someone's auntie, someone's grandma, someone's sister, someone's whatever, potentially someone's teacher. Listen, now she wanted him. She wanted him in that moment with 60,000 people. She doesn't care. She wouldn't have cared where they laid ground and had any kind of sexual intercourse. She wouldn't have cared where it was as long as it was with Usher. Her eyes, you see in the little clip, me talking in the background, you see the clip, her eyes were fully focused on Usher and only Usher. She forgot she was in a concert. All she could see is Usher's eyes. Oh, mate, it was absolutely outrageous. But yeah, what an experience of Usher, without a doubt. And a special guest, T.I. was there. T.I., always a legend, absolute legend. So it was good to see someone else supporting Usher on the concert. Before I end this video, look, let's talk about the prices at the O2. I went to go and get a bottle of water, you know, trying to avoid the fizzy stuff. The bottle of water cost me £4.10. Why are we paying £4.10 for water? What kind of special water? This was normal spring. I don't even know if it was spring water. It could have been for Newham water. Like, really and truly, where are we going in this inflation? Because charging people to go to a concert, first of all, I know the tickets weren't cheap. They were very expensive. And for you to go and get there and you spend £4.10, I might as well have gone to Tesco's and got a Happy Meal, got a sandwich, got a drink, and got a crisp at the same time. Why am I paying £4.10 for water? Look, and another thing, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a big guy. And when I put my cheeks in that seat, it was quite snug. So O2, yes, people are going to say, oh yeah, why don't you lose weight? Guys, that'll come in the next video, don't you worry. But it was quite snug. You know, I've been to many concerts and the chairs are fantastic. This one, I just thought I mentioned it was quite snug. But anyway, listen, that's enough for me about this Usher. But just know, Usher was sensational. I know he's back at the O2 next week and in May and everything else, and in Europe, the rest of Europe as well. If you get an opportunity, go and see him, because it's an experience. And Usher, of course, we know he's a legend in the R&B scene, without a doubt. Despite any negativity regarding him and his H, you know, if you know, you know. But yeah, check it out. If you go on YouTube, I'm sure someone's ripped off the whole concert and recorded it, or your normal social medias. Peace.